Hello, this is Ketketter with Hot Takes, back for match 3 of our Black-White draft. We are currently a awesome 0-2. Is what it is. Won the die roll. We'll see what we can get out of this. And... ugh. Two big old clunkers. Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan this. I just don't. I don't know. Like any land, we're in business. We have two draw steps. 15. Nah, we're gonna ship this. That hand's just poop. Oh, hey, this one's worse. Oh well. Mulligan that one as well. And this is why I should never ever mulligan in limited. We'll put that on top. Whatever. Ugh. Maybe I'll just kill my opponent with Lingering Souls into Sorin. Getcha. I hope it's good enough, because this deck is not very good. We're gonna scry, leave you on top. F6 on the way. If they have the counter, I think we kind of just shrug it off, don't really care. I imagine if they have the counter magic, like it has to be cast on this. We'll just try to tick up here. Okay. Like our opponent has to have the electrolyze here. I would. Okay. I mean, our deck's not great. Maybe our opponent didn't have the best experience as well. Ancient Tomb. So life's not too bad in the those guys' camp. Okie dokie. Ouch. The question is, why does that double tag protection from white when it says it on the card? Kind of know it has protection from white? Because it says it? So we'll flash this back. We'll tick this up. And we will pass the turn. Like the opponent has to attack the Sorin next turn. Putting it to 2, we then tick up attack for 8. Like, Sorin's got a reasonable pinch here. Yep. Opponent's just been sitting on the sweeper. That'd be a pretty good play on their part. Char me. No, char you. just gonna attack you for a bunch. Just pass here. If we draw a land, we're in good shape. If our creature, our opponent plays some sort of creature, we're okay with that. Okay. I can respect that. Realize you're not winning that race. Ooh. That's a tilt. I'm not going to discard anything. Alright. Okay, and bottom. Well, that's all the value I get out of that. Opponent having to reset the game is pretty perfect. Like, the defensive upheaval. I wonder how many defensive upheavals like have resulted in victories, especially in Legacy Cube, right? Because I just like hang out for 50 turns, cast a probably Cloud Ranger, right? Sure. There we go. That is 3 Kithkin, ladies and gents. 3. 6 power, 5 mana. Spread the love. I think it only makes it a +2 jump, though. Yeah. Ooh, some Mortars action. Okay. Yeah, well, this card's pretty good as well. Dazed. Cube is great. Getting our Grave Titan dazed. We could lose this race now. It's not likely, but it's possible. Okay. It is now actively bad for us. We might lose to this defensive upheaval. We do, because our opponent just monstresses. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, they know the tricks. That upheaval. Our deck is terrible. have 2 ways to beat it. And then I can erase it. But you don't have to erase it, they can just ignore it. So opponent has days as well, so curving is tough. We'll bring that in, cut the Elspeth. Yes. Keep. I'll leave it on top. Play the black line last to try to leave us as open as possible to the spectral processions. Okay. I think I'm going to get aggressive here. Try to land a Sorin emblem. Opponent has shown us no blue mana. Still true. Yeah. If I had had the other Planeswalker, I would have double snapped it. Like, just immediately. So we're just trying to get a Sorin emblem and then Gideon after. So we're actually going to Elspeth instead, because we can play around the days. So then we put a 1/1 in play, tick up, 1/1, tick up, and we're in decent shape from here. Still not attacking. We're kind of hellbent on just embleming this Sorin and hoping our opponent can't battle through that. Opponent's behind a turn on the Stormbreath Dragon. And then we're just gonna emblem. Emblem. 1/1. More things to play around days. And then we pass. Putting the clamps on. Planeswalkers are great. This deck is not very good, but that's okay. Now we just protect with Mother of Runes. So I think I'm supposed to just have it protect itself. Yeah. Exiles everything else, which is like great value for our opponent. Check the days with this. Looks like our opponent doesn't have it. Yeah, we're a turn off from ulting that as well, so double emblem is a hot one. Hey, so after running my mouth game 1 about the defensive upheaval and getting rightly punished by losing to it, we just give our opponent the old Vindicate Sorin emblem. Alright, let's go back. So this is like a really fun thing about Cube that I think a lot of people undervalue. With all the good cards you see in Cube, it's not just a draft deck that you have. It's like 1.5 draft decks. So one of the things you get to do a lot of times is you get to like tweak and fiddle with the deck over and over and over again to try to find better combinations based on what your based on what your opponent's doing. And I think that that's like just a really interesting angle in that your sideboarding phase is just so big and important that a lot of formats, I feel like sideboarding is much more of a like this in, this out, like pretty obvious. But I think with limited, you have multiple roles you can take, and I think that creates situations where you might draft half of one deck and half of another, like our pile is, and that's just kind of cool. As far as sideboarding here, I think maybe I'm supposed to cut the Sun Titan, to be honest with you. I don't really know if it does enough for us. And having one more answer to Stormbreath Dragon, because how bad I am against it, seems decent. I wish I could obviously interact with it with this, but I can't. So we'll try to put a Kakusho, Evening Star in play and see if it's good enough. Yeah, this is fine. Opponent's on the mulligan as well, so it definitely cements my keep. I just have all my lands. I don't really expect my deck to be particularly spicy on the curve. I have a 3 and a 4. Could hit a Spectral Procession, which leads to some interesting sequences. Okay. So we're probably going to go Mentor Gisela. But if our opponent misses a land drop, Sorin might be a higher priority. Could cast the Days here, which would be pretty stellar for the bad guys. Huh. Char. Nice. I'll take that trade. Yeah, just sell it from here. Keep waiting for the Days to punish me. Maybe our opponent has this, like the Storm Breath, and just doesn't care as much. Okay. I think it's funny how any situation I play the Gisela, like mentally, I just expect it to. Yeah. So. Who got me on the miscalculation? No. can't pay 2. That's okay. We're in a pretty good position here. Our opponent has missed a land drop. Oh, found it. If they dragon us... Oh. Well. That's beatable. Okay. And we just cast... Alright, we didn't get dazed. My thought there is sequence the Titan earlier. It's going to close the game in, literal 2 swings. Our opponent had a bunch of opportunities earlier to daze, so I figured we're in good shape. Just run this out there. If it resolves, our opponent's in like a pretty big pinch now. Just attack with everything. 2 more. So it looks like we're going to have a Char plus Mizzium Mortar sequence out of the opponent here, which is like pretty good stuff. Yeah. A plus on this sequence. This is a good one. Nothing from yours truly. We'll go to second main phase, play our 7th land, and Kukusho. Black-White Legends is a garbage archetype, and it's the best archetype. So, believe what you will. I hope our opponent's not expecting to, like... Okay. Well, looks like that was match 3. Ended up with a 1-2 record. Definitely missed an opportunity against the ramp deck with the Armageddon. And I think our first round we played decently well, but that just seems like a tough matchup. Zealous Conscript's a big game against us. No instant speed removal kind of got us there. Maybe we wanted to take that Murderous or Hero's Downfall a little bit earlier. Just kind of suck it up. But the black would have been rough. But anyway, this was Kent Ketter with match 1 of Hot Takes this week, bringing you a little Legacy Cube action. We're going to bring you another one here, just so you can get all the content you can dream up. We're going to try to graph something gimmicky next time around. Maybe look at mono red or, really force like a reanimation strategy or something like that. We'll see what the pack shows us and then just really dive into something. Go all in, see if we can better our 1-2 record. So thanks for checking in, and, we'll see you in the next match.